Gymnasts, my name is Skittles. I am super excited to be here teaching your head over heels class today on favorite color day. My favorite color is all of the colors, so I am wearing my favorite tie-dye shirt. If you want, you can pause the video now and put on your favorite colors. Today, we are going to do some gymnastic shapes and some beam skills. Let's get started. Before we get started, we need to make sure our space is clear. So let's pick up anything that might be in the way. And we can get started with a warm-up game. Today for warm-up, we are going to play the animal game. To do this, we are going to pretend to be certain animals, and we're gonna move our bodies like those animals move. If I say, hop like a frog, we'll get down and we'll hop like a froggy would, and we can even make the animal noises that those animals make. So when I'm hopping like a frog, I can go ribbit, ribbit. Ready? Let's get started. Let's run super fast like a cheetah. Run fast, 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 fast. You can either run in place like I am, or you can run in little circles, or run back and forth. Let's hop like a bunny. You can put your hands on your hips for this one if you want. This time, let's take big steps like an elephant would. Big elephant steps. Try and pick your knees up super high. You can try and make an elephant noise. I can try. Let's hop like a frog now. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. This time, let's chomp like an alligator. To do this one, I'm going to sit with my legs straight out in front, and I'm gonna be the alligator's mouth, and I'm gonna go chomp, 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 chomp. Now, let's walk like a bear would. I'm gonna keep my legs straight, and I'm gonna walk like a big, ferocious bear. I can roar like 1, 2, roar. Good job, gymnasts. Now that our muscles are warm, we can start with our lesson. Today for our lesson, we are going to do a bunch of beam skills. So I am going to get my beam set up, which is a piece of tape. I'm gonna set that up on the floor. If an adult says that you can use tape too, they can help you get a beam, or you can try and use a line that you have around your house, or you can just follow along and pretend you have a line. We're going to start by talking about our gymnastics shapes. Do you remember those from previous lessons? It's okay if you don't. I'm going to go over them with you now. We have 4 main gymnastic shapes that we use. There is a tuck shape, where your legs are bent. There's a pike shape, where your legs are straight. There's straddle, where your legs are apart. And then there's a layout position, where you lay down on your back with your arms by your ears and your feet together. Let's practice each shape a couple of times, and then we'll try and get faster and faster as we do them. Ready? Let's start. Let's start with our tuck shape, knees in, our pike shape, legs straight, feet together, and our straddle shape, where our feet go apart. Ready? Let's try and go a little bit faster. Tuck shape, and pike shape, and straddle shape. And let's go slow and go on our line for our layout. Lay down slowly and get your arms up by your ears. Awesome job. Let's go over them again. Ready? Straddle shape, legs apart. Tuck shape, and pike shape, legs straight, and layout shape on the line, arms up. And pike shape, legs straight, sitting up. Tuck shape, legs bent. Straddle shape, legs apart. Straddle shape, keep your legs apart, we're still in straddle. Tuck shape, and pike shape. Good job, gymnasts. Now, let's try something a little bit using our beam more. We are going to try crawling today, but we want to crawl and stay on our beam the whole time. So that means both of our hands and our knees have to stay on our beam. That's kind of tricky. Let's try it together. I'm going to start on one end and I'm going to crawl all the way to the other end, making sure that my hands and my knees go on the beam. So one hand has to go in front of the other and one knee has to go in front of the other. Ready? Let's try. Could you stay on the beam the whole time? Good job. Let's try doing it again, going the other direction. Remember, one hand goes in front of the other. You can look down at your beam or your line or your pretend line to make sure that you are staying on your beam the whole time. Let's try one more time, and then we're going to try doing it a little bit trickier. Let's go again. One more time across the beam. We can pretend to be an animal when we go too, because we're kind of crawling like a dog or a cat. So we can be a puppy or a kitty. Now we're going to try and do it a little bit trickier. I'm going to do it this time with my dinosaur on one end of the beam. And I'm going to try and crawl without looking at my line. So I'm going to keep my eyes on my dinosaur. You can use a toy if you want, or you can use an adult if you want to look at your friend or an adult or whoever you're with. Let's try. Don't look down at your line. You can kind of see the end of your line if you're looking. And try and stay on the beam. Good job. That was a little bit harder, wasn't it? Let's try that one more time. I'm going to go back to this end so that I can see my dinosaur the whole time as I go. And let's try again. I'm going to make some puppy noises. I'm pretending to be a puppy. Woof, woof. Great job. Did you make it across? Staying on the line the whole time? That's awesome. Wow, gymnasts, amazing job today with your gymnastic shapes and beam skills. That's all we have for today. Thanks for following along with me, and I hope to see you next week for Beaver Day. So come wearing beaver gear or orange or whatever you want. Bye. It's been so fun recording these videos for you all. Let's take a look at what some of our talented gymnasts have been practicing from home.